Namaste. Welcome to Grandma's Tales Diwali special episodes. Today is second day. Yesterday we saw how Daya Mahesh is cooking and we learned the Shanti Mantram Asadoma Sadgamaya. I hope you enjoyed it thoroughly and will definitely try that dish which Daya made. Today the cooking is done by Darshana. She is joining with you with a wonderful dish, nuts laddu. So wasting no time, we will go and watch how she is making nuts laddu. I am sure that none of these recipes which you come across in Grandma's Tales you will get from Google or YouTube. They are all genuine recipes from these children's parents, grandparents, aunts or uncles. You will not get it from Google or YouTube. So let us watch Darshana.
Hello everyone, I'm Darshana. Today I'll be preparing an easy, simple and quick dish that we can make during this Diwali. It is called as Danit or Nuts Laddu. It is made out of dates, badams, cashews, raisins. You can even add pista, walnuts, etc. Now let's look at the ingredients. 1 cup of dates and raisins and 1 cup of badams and cashews. You have to grind badams and cashews separately, dates and raisins separately. I'll come back after grinding it. I've grinded the almonds and cashews well. Now I'm going to transfer this into this bowl. As told, I've grinded the dates and raisins separately. Now I'm going to transfer it to the same bowl as I did for the cashews and almonds. Guys, check this out. I've made the mixture into dough. Now roll it into small balls like the last ball to prepare. Ready? This dish is healthy, nutritious and fire-free which you can prepare this Diwali. Now I am going to call my friend Jashita to taste this. Hi! Hi!
That's so tasty. I really love it.
Thank you.
It's okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Happy Diwali. Enjoy a very safe Diwali by giving these treats to your family members. Bye-bye. See you later.
Plus Darshana, a lovely presentation. You can see how confidently she has done all the preparations and she even tasted it. Good. Today, one thing I would like to discuss with you in the learning part is I was taking the online Bhagavad Gita class to my students. I come across this wonderful stanza in chapter 3. Chapter 3 is Karma Yoga. These stanzas 36 and 37. Where Arjuna is asking Lord Krishna that we do lots of sins, mistakes, wrong things. We do it knowingly. We know that this is not right, but still we do it. So Arjuna is asking Krishna, why? Why do we do sins knowingly? For that, Krishna is giving a beautiful explanation. He is saying, our sins, our papams, our mistakes, our wrong deeds are cause of the desire and the anger. The desire for more and more and more. You are never satisfied with what you have. Always you want more and more, and this desire leads you to anger. When you don't get something which you really want, you will get upset. You'll become angry, and then you start doing wrong things, sins, pabams. So I'll be chanting that 2 stanzas for you. Whoever has some time, please go through and try to understand the meaning of these 2 stanzas, because these questions we keep on asking ourselves daily. We do something wrong and we keep on asking ourselves, why ever I did that? So this is the question and answer, both are there. I would like you to go through this. I'll just read it out for you. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Chapter 3, Shloka 36. Arjuna Uvacha. Adha kena prayuktoyam papam charadi purushaha anichannapi vashneya baladiva niyojitaha. For this, Sri Krishna is answering. Shri Bhagavanuvacha kama esha krodha esha rajo guna samudbhavaha mahashano mahapapma vidhyena miha vairinam. Arjuna is asking why we do all these sins knowingly, and Krishna is answering that our desires and anger is the reason for doing all the sins. Very beautiful. These questions we always ask ourselves and we rarely get any answer for this. Why? Bhagavad Gita is giving you the definite, the clear-cut answer. Please go through it. This is all for today. I'll join with you with one more interesting dish from one of my students and one thought-provoking shloka or mantra or stuti something. That's all for today. See you tomorrow. Till then, keep in touch. Keep messaging grandma because we love your messages. That's all. Lots of love. Enjoy your Diwali. Start doing preparations for your Diwali. Love you. Tata. Bye bye.